Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for Friday Night Fights. Today we are finally making the jump from the Rocky series into Creed with Creed 1. You know, the entire run through the Rocky franchise so far has been just phenomenal. It's been amazing. Even if, like, some of the injuries haven't been all that flawless, I feel like each one of them still has something to offer and something to take away, if only just for the time we spend with the character of Rocky Balboa, man. Because honestly, like I talked about this before, I mean, if you're new tuning in here, you may have missed it. Go check out my reactions to the previous films, but like, I really do wish that I had watched these films at an earlier age, because I really do think it's some of these themes, and especially the Rocky character as a role model, would have been extremely helpful for me growing up. I even broke down a little bit in the last video in the after party, at least, but it was it's been a wild ride, man. Like I was contemplating my favorite fictional characters of all time and stuff, like doing a top 10 list and stuff like that. Something I just me and my friends kind of do every now and then, which is like, has it updated? Has it changed? And well, yes, it has, because Rocky is now on that list firmly. Passing up some people, I'm honestly really surprised now that I'm thinking about it. But I love it to death. I love the series. That speech at the middle of 6 that he gives to his own son. Man, I wish I had that, man. I'm just saying. But guys, we're making the transition now to Creed. I don't really know what else to expect from this. I think he's Creed's son. I don't think he's a grandson. I don't think there's been that much time. All I know is that he's related to Creed. He's getting into the swing of things, and I think Rocky trains him in this one. I think I vaguely remember something along those lines from the trailers that came out, just that I kind of saw in passing. That's my takeaway. Michael B. Jordan is obviously playing the title Creed in this, and I'm excited, man, because I think he's a phenomenal actor, and I'm very curious to see where the story goes from here. Like, how do we pass the baton? How do we move on from here? And a lot of you have told me that I will finally know who won the fight between Rocky and Apollo at the end of that sparring match. So with that all said, let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you'll need your own footage and sync up with the time codes and reaction to the entire film. Over there, you also get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You get to suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, and trying to make it worth your while, since you are going to way to support the channel. And if you enjoy this reaction, guys, please leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you're not already, because I really would appreciate it. With that all said and out of the way, guys, let's finally dive into the first Creed. Here we go. Jeez.
Marianne.
Hello.
Adonis got into a fight today.
Adonis. Got to keep in line with the ancient names. Adonis, Apollo. And my God, man, if anybody's an Adonis, dude, Michael B. Jordan has he's crafted out of marble, dude.
Johnson, got a visitor.
Johnson.
When your father died, I was angry for so long. I hurt myself, pushed family away.
I don't have no father.
He passed before you were born, but you had a father.
You knew him?
He was my husband. Adonis, I would like it very much if you would come and stay with me. Do you think you'd want to do that?
I mean, is that implying that she's also not the mother, though? Oh, Apollo.
What was his name?
Dude. Tijuana. Doing some underground fights in Tijuana? Ooh, that was a good hit. Huh. 12 hours later. So he's going across the border to fight. Interesting.
You get a promotion and you're quitting?
Just want to talk to you about my job.
This is a big deal, this promotion. Very proud of you.
Oh, wow.
Super Fight 2. Balboa, the challenger, and of course, Apollo Creed, the world champion. Well, there's the bell. Comes over to hurry.
Dude, if we want to talk about Adonises, man, fucking Apollo. Carl Weathers, back in the day, was a sculpted god. Oh, this is cool. This is an interesting shot. Oh, wow.
Your daddy died in the ring. This ain't no joke. I don't know him. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh,
These the keys to my Stang right here. Adonis, get out the ring. All you gotta do is land one clean headshot. What I gotta put up for?
Oh, wow. What the f is this?
Man, at least put on your headgear. No headgear?
Oh, my God.
Where was you at when I was in group homes, huh? You miss a meal? Nah. Which one of your killers are here next? You pick who's next. I'm next.
Yeah, they seem to be discounting the fact that Danny Wheeler, stuntman, number 2 pound for pound. Like, completely disregarding that he might have a name, but he didn't grow up with that name. Or at least he didn't get any of the benefits from that until way later. Oh man, those, geez man, the dodges. Ooh, woof.
I try to tell you something, bro. You don't want to listen. You don't want to listen. You gotta learn things the hard way, huh?
Yeah, you would need to wear sunglasses in there, man. It would just be way too damn bright.
Doing good. Yeah, just.
Is that the same actress or no?
Yeah.
I don't remember. We didn't see her all that often.
Yeah, no.
Ooh.
I ought to knock you out myself. You know how many times I had to carry your father up these stairs because he couldn't walk?
Yes.
How many times I had to wipe his ass because he couldn't use his hands?
I'm gonna be fighting full time now. So I want to tell you face to face.
You are your father's son. Listen, you want to be in somebody's ring? You don't have to call me.
So, who is his mother? I mean, I just get the feeling that it wasn't her, unless she put him up after his death because she couldn't handle it. I don't know, but it still takes a special kind of person to like go out of their way and take care of their own husband's child out of wedlock like that. If that is the case, I could be just completely maybe missed a beat somewhere, but please correct me if I'm wrong. Another thing, I didn't realize, somebody had mentioned this, that statue was for a long time actually in Philly, but they took it down. I think somebody had said because they thought it was weird to have like a monument to a fictional character, which is kind of funny. Speaking of Albuquerque, which erected a statue of Walt and Jesse from Breaking Bad of all things. Oh, wow. Oh!
This is taken from the 10th round of the first fight, right?
Good call. How'd you know that?
I heard about a third fight between you and Apollo. That true?
How'd you hear about that?
Who won?
It's kind of a secret. What'd you say your name was?
Damn it, no.
How good was he?
He's a perfect fighter. Ain't nobody ever better.
So how'd you beat him?
Time beat him. Time, takes everybody out. It's undefeated.
Oh, I like that.
Taught you how to quitting, took you to LA, trained you, brought you back.
Wow.
He's my father. I want you to train me. All right, I need somebody solid, and who else better to go to? All right, you at least owe me that.
He doesn't owe you anything.
I saw how it went down. That fight should have been stopped. I should have stopped it.
Maybe you wanted to go out like a fighter. Maybe you did exactly what he wanted.
I think he'd rather be here, talking with you.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know if he would have or not, to be honest.
I'm usually here all the time, so if you're ever in the neighborhood, come by.
I'll be at Mickey's gym tomorrow.
I don't go there. I haven't been there in a long time.
Oh, somebody's operating it?
Who won the third fight?
He did.
I feel like if they had just kept on going and going, it would have been one of those things where they just like leapfrog wins over one another. Because I think post Rocky IV, Rocky could definitely beat Apollo, but like they were like that Goku and Vegeta pair, man. They kept pushing each other. They were each other's like goalpost. Every time they passed it, it just moved to a new location. They had to keep on going.
Fighting out of the famed Delphi Boxing Academy with a trainer whose father guided icons of the past.
Oh, whoa. Really? Okay.
Colin's going away for a long time. Now it's my turn. I've never lost. I've never even been knocked down, and that's not going to change.
Man, I love the legacy that they're building in here for everybody, even Duke. That's me every night, man. Okay, not with like a neighbor going off, just not being able to sleep. Oh!
I'm Donnie.
Yeah?
I did not know she was in this.
I can hear your music.
I didn't know it was allowed.
Well, it is. All right, I gotta wake up early and work out.
I'll turn my music down. You won't hear Pete.
Hey,
Right back, same volume, calling it. Somebody's opened it and kept it. Look, holy shit, what the fuck? Who's running it? Leo Sobrino. Sporino. Sorry. I put an extra O in there for some reason.
you know Balboa?
Yeah, we grew up together. I can give you drills. Check in on you when I can.
Yeah, that works.
Get it? So who is he? Am I supposed to know who that is? I don't recognize him. Bianca. I love the music.
For the super fight between Pretty Ricky Conlon and Danny Wheeler. But we guess the fighters couldn't wait another 24 hours. Conlon punched Wheeler after Wheeler Wheeler suffered a broken jaw and has already announced plans to sue Conlon and the WBC.
Good job. Good job. Dude, my TMJ joint is so messed up. Like, anymore, like, if I see, like, somebody take a hit to the jaw like that, oh my god, I feel it. I just feel it. I got rocked a long time ago, and I think it's finally catching up with me.
I can do that.
It's all good.
So what'd you come by? You hungry?
No, I just wrapped up at the gym.
Rocky really loves those hats, man.
I didn't know you're a Creed.
I don't go by that. I'm trying to make it on my own. Name's Johnson.
Who's Johnson?
Mom's name. Plus, just makes life easier.
There's the answer. Okay.
Maybe you could just, give me some drills.
Drills?
Yeah, things I could do on my own.
You don't stop, do you? 5 rounds of shadow.
OW.
It's W. Boxing.
Boxing, yeah.
And that,
I needed help spelling it. Oh, I love it. I love old man Rocky.
don't you want this?
I got it right here.
What if you lose that there? It breaks.
It's already up in the cloud.
Oh my god, yes. Oh, I love Rocky, dude.
Just want to know if you were hungry.
Okay.
Smooth.
Good luck, man.
We've all tried. That's the vibe that gave off. Or it was just literal, like, I'm rooting for you, bro.
You looking wonderful as always.
Thank you. This
How you doing there, my friend?
This is my neighbor, and he's a West Coast boy, and I've had a steak before.
I'm gonna treat him like he was my neighbor.
I've never had, like, an actual Philly steak either. Well, I've also never been to Philly. But even outside of Philly, I've still never had a Philly steak sandwich.
Can I ask you something personal?
Mm-hmm. I got progressive hearing loss. Just started wearing these this past year, but I only need them in place of a lot of background noise. I'm just getting ready for it. Like, getting used to these, I'm learning sign language and stuff. But, I really can only remember bad words. I don't know, are most boxers like...
Like what?
Like street. I'm not saying you're square or anything, but I'm just curious.
So, what made you want to sing?
It makes me feel alive.
I can definitely respect that.
When's your next show?
That place that you saw me
You
at.
can say the same about
Johnny
fighting,
Brothers.
too.
I got a
For me,
residency there, so
like a
back
spar,
on
a
Friday.
fight, singing, dancing, it all just, like, makes you feel like that energy of life. I'm kind of surprised, honestly. I didn't expect us to... Oh, the chair's still there.
Hey, Paulie. Happy birthday, my friend. I didn't forget you. Your favorite. Miss you, pal. Yo, Adrian, my darling. Hey, Adrian, God. It's getting harder to walk up this hill. Good day today. It's a good day. Got no problems. Bills are paid. The only thing is, it's tough to sleep at night. Sometimes my back.
Anyway, what I was saying, like, I'm kind of surprised that we're cutting perspectives away from Adonis. I do appreciate it, though. Oh, the tickle. The tickle. Can't shake it, man. Ah, he's just... I'm glad that they kept Mixed Gem around.
How you doing, kid?
Sorry to meet you, champ.
Yeah, nice to meet you, too. 17-0, very good.
Yeah, we're supposed to fight on the Ritchie Coster.
Hey,
You got canceled.
Oh.
You talking to you?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. How you know Hollywood?
We met at the restaurant.
That's it.
Keeping it on the down low.
Okay, right.
I wonder what it's gonna be like when it comes out, because it's gonna come out.
You gotta work hard. I swear to God, if you're not gonna do it, I'm out.
I'm ready.
Come on.
Yeah. Yes.
Come on, you call that fast? Build slowly. Build.
Yes. I bet everybody's really confused why Rocky came out of retirement to help this kid, though.
That bell don't mean school's out, Donnie. Oh my God. It's pretty good.
My parents are raising chickens now. I'm getting motivated to go just start, like, drive up there and just start chasing their asses around the coop. About the pen.
That's who you're going against. I believe that in boxing, and I do believe that in life. Okay? Now, every time you punch this guy, what's he doing?
He's throwing one back at me.
That's right. So either you block it, slip it, or get out of the way.
Oh, that's interesting.
Leave you two alone for a while. Good luck.
Punch and dodge. I like that. That's a nice look. One, that whole exchange about your own opponent in life, like in the ring and in life, is always going to be you. The person across from you does not matter. What they think does not matter. You are your biggest obstacle.
It's your boy Donnie from LA to Philly. Philly, the home of the cheesesteaks. Oh, I want a cheesesteak.
Oh, he's a dork. I love it.
Get down to $1.75. We'll make something happen.
Hell yeah, I'm interested.
I do the talking. Okay, you do the fight. 175. That's your boy's weight, eh?
Yeah, he's getting a little competitive.
Well, I'm just getting used to this kid right now. And, you know, he's getting better every day, but it's gonna take a while.
He's hungry. You gotta feed him every now and again. You know that.
Yeah, we tried that with Tommy. Yeah, we're not going down that road. Well, we didn't go down that road. Tommy did.
But I've been watching him, and I'm pretty sure he'd catch my fade.
And what's a fade?
I can take him out. Let me make you an offer that you can't refuse.
Crazy.
No, I'm serious, man. Look.
That's another movie I need to watch eventually.
6 weeks, I'll do whatever it takes. And at the end of the 6 weeks, you don't think it's right, call it off.
Really?
Look, this is what I'm here for.
Oh, nice
All right?
snatch.
I'll go 24/7.
Rocky was like, the f***?
So I can move it to your spot. Start training camp. Old school, remember?
You know, no one's been in my house in a long time, and I don't think you'd be comfortable there.
Don't you walking around naked? We're good then.
Now, this is real world. You know, I know Sage passed away, I think in 2012. But like in universe, what happened? Do we ever find out what happened to Rocky Jr.? Because honestly, because of the Sage thing, I was like, when we was going to the graveyard, I was actually kind of worried we were going to see a tombstone for Jr. But then we saw Paulie, and that hurt me so much.
That's your uncle? He's white.
Yeah, a long time.
It's nice to meet you.
Why are you giving me that look?
Well, when were you going to tell me that your uncle's Rocky Balboa?
Women weak and legs, you know what I mean?
My legs work just fine. Whose room is this?
This is Paulie's room.
Oh.
Paulie's my best friend, even though he wasn't so friendly. Passed away.
I'm sorry.
Kind of a mess. We'll straighten it up later. It'll be comfortable.
Please tell me the robot's not in there.
That's your boy?
Yeah, it's my kid, Robert.
Did you train him too?
I tried, but he just didn't like fighting, didn't take to it.
He still live around here?
No, he moved to a place called Vancouver with his girlfriend.
Aww.
It was tough for him to live in Philadelphia and me and all that stuff, so, you know, Rocky's son. Well, he's happy. I'm happy for him.
Vancouver's a nice city, man. One of the few I've been to.
Make yourself comfortable, and I want to go to the restaurant, and I'll be back.
At least he found his own way, made his own way. That was the thing that was really tough for him.
Hey, Paulie.
Time to get going.
Get your engine going.
I love Rocky so much.
Up in North Philly is pretty good. Okay. You gotta train there, because I don't want you to train in the same place as the guy is. You're gonna be fighting, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
No.
Yeah, that's a good point. Don't want him seeing all your moves.
Hey, let me warm up real quick.
Oh, you underhanded dog. I love you. Gotta get that work in. Whoa.
Can't do this anymore. I can never hold a pass like that. But I'm looking at you. I'm working with you. I'm working with this.
Taking the real shots.
I love it, Rocky, dude.
Okay. All right, keep moving.
Bill. Taking the real shots though. What you mean?
Come on, chill, chill, chill.
Oh, learning curve.
Ain't no
you got.
learning.
Hey. You know what? You can't learn anything you're talking. That's a fact of life. You know what I mean? Listening? Go apologize. You guys on the same damn team, okay? There you go. You good. Good. All right. Now let's
Hey man, it just gets heated when you're throwing hands, man. Sometimes especially when you're getting competitive, you get a little irrational sometimes too. Oh.
Rocky, I made calls to L.A. Kid's name is Adonis. Kid is Creed's blood. Now this fight just got big time.
I apologize.
Damn it.
Do me a favor. Can we keep this between ourselves?
Oh, come on.
I'm asking you as a favor. I want him to make a name on his own.
Come on, do the right thing here, man. Please don't tell me Mick's gym is in the hands of a little shitbag like that. Please tell me he keeps it a secret.
Let's do it. All right. Let's make it happen. Let's go up.
It's all about today.
Oh.
There's no tomorrow. Let's go.
It's all about today. There is no tomorrow. Man, this series has got some good lines, man. Oh, his title is actually Hollywood. Nice. I like the way this is shot. Come on, man. Come on, man.
You're gonna see an opening, put it right on his chin, that'll drop him.
He's in seconds out.
Your old man did that to me.
Your old man did that to me. It works. Whoa! Oh! Nope, he's back up. Oh, wait, no, I thought he was standing. I thought. His first win, his first loss, right?
I'm squared up. What we doing after this? Let's go for it. Let's go tear the city up. Okay.
Oh, that cut. What'd they get? Oh my God, so much ice cream, Oreo. Respect. What was that? What was that? It looked like James Bond. He's still got the turtles. How long do turtles live? Like normal turtles like that. I'm not talking like Galapagos tortoises or something like that. I know those like live for hundreds of years, but what about normal tortoises? Turtles? It's more efficient to like do it in the middle. Just saying.
He sleep. He old, man.
I mean, get it? Hi, I'm Creed. I'm here to make you hungry.
I'm right here.
Uh-oh. Sperino leaked it, didn't he?
You got something you want to tell me?
Yeah. After he got that loss, he had to sell it on something. Yep. Fucking jackass.
I don't care about that shit. I do care about you keeping it 100 with me, though.
Well, listen. Hey, you're right. 100% honesty from here on out.
That sucks, though, man.
And Marianne, she tracked me down and took me in. Anything else?
How many females have you been with before me?
Anything else?
You do look like him, though.
I hate that. This is on my nerves.
But what a fucking sourpuss Pete is, man. He beat my boy, so I'm gonna out him like that.
Hello?
It's Tommy Holiday. I look after Ritchie Coster.
What's his name? Graham McTavish. I knew I recognized him.
We're training.
I can be there. A couple of days.
Yeah.
I'll be in touch.
Okay. Oh, man.
I've got you as 15-0 down there, and with the Sperino fight, that makes you 16-0. Now, nobody needs to know these fights were in some hole in the wall, do they? Hey?
That can come back and bite you, though. Fibbing like that.
Yeah, because he knows you're a sure thing. Right? It's a sure victory.
That is not true.
Yeah, it is.
He's been through this before.
We would need you to change your name to Creed. It's just a formality.
And what if I say no?
Without the name, there's no fight. It's a non-starter.
He's more than just his name, man.
I know you don't want me to do this, right?
I can think of better things to do, man. I don't know if you're ready for it. I don't know if I'm ready for it. But I'll do what you want to do.
If it was anybody else in my corner, I wouldn't do it.
I'm fighting Pretty Ritchie Coster!
Oh God, how he went from like that excitement to just the stone cold stoicness is kind of chilling.
I'm good.
No? Yeah. No. I got you. Hey, Stitch!
I'm sorry.
No. What?
No, I'm here.
Aww. Even during all of that, he's apologizing. Rocky.
Biopsy came back showing signs of large-cell non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Well, it's a form of cancer.
My wife tried that.
Mr. Balboa, as far as options for treatment, this is the best plan of action.
No, I understand. I'm okay with it, really.
Well, at least take these. It has information on your diagnosis and options for treatment. We can start.
Thank you very much. Oh, listen, I appreciate if you wouldn't say nothing to nobody, okay?
This shit for real?
Doesn't matter. What you should be thinking about is that fight coming up. That's the only thing that should be on your mind, nothing else.
What you mean don't think about this when you starting treatment?
Everything I got is moved on, and I'm here. But you know what? It's okay. Because I said to myself, if I break, if I'm hurt, whatever, I ain't gonna fix it. Why bother?
And I'm just some bum that's living in your crib.
But you got your whole future ahead of you. Mine, back there, like all them guys on that wall. In the back, in the past, we're going nowhere. I am to you just an old trainer. That's what brought us together, you know? We're not a real family. That was just in our heads, kid.
Rock.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
God damn it, man. My mom's a cancer survivor, so like I was always preparing. There was always that fear.
Believe that. Hey, good looking, baby Creed.
Don't call me that.
Don't call you that. Don't call you what? This, I was showing you love, man. You ain't got to come off like that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's all love.
No, I know it's cool. You definitely know it's cool.
Now, who you talking to, man? You talking real tough, you feel me?
Better talk to your little pretty boy boyfriend, man. You get a VIP pass next to your pop talking to me like this.
What you doing?
It's all right now.
Whatever.
That escalated quick.
I understand what you're going through, young man. I swear I've been there. And I know what it's like to feel abandoned and be mad and everything. Forgive him, because there's nothing you can do about it. It's taking a toll on you. You're still caught in the shadow. Gotta move, Donnie.
God, man, I find way too much in these movies to relate to.
He's got cancer. I found out right before your show.
Well, maybe you can talk some sense into him.
I don't think he want to hear anything I gotta say.
That's not true.
You should focus on yours, and I'm gonna focus on mine.
I'm sorry.
I get it. I messed up. I trusted you. Can you please not shut me out?
Oh, wow. Man, everybody's locking him out right now.
I mean, what I look like? Letting you train me while you sit around and die.
This fight, I've seen it before. It gets as bad as it can get. And most of the time, you don't win it.
Yo, but I don't care. I ain't training if you don't get the treatment. So if I fight, you fight.
Hey,
What's up?
you been to the gym?
Nah, I've been here.
Okay. There you go. Remember this? Get up. Ready? I want you to shadow box. It's a nice room. Let's see you move around.
You serious?
Want me to do it for you?
No.
We usually do that with one hand. I don't want to say anything, though.
I'm sorry, the face he was making while hitting that speed bag, I don't know why, it cracked me up a little bit. I needed a little bit of humor after all of this shit.
When he hits something, he breaks it.
God, man, he is fucking stacked. Do people really just roll around with ATVs and dirt bikes in Philly? I mean, I see that shit here, but I would have never expected that in a city like this. Ooh, man, that roar. I wonder what he's saying.
You, the overnight success versus Conlon's rags to riches background.
I've been fighting for some time now.
That's exactly how it happened for this guy. He's an overnight success, never had a damn fight in his life.
Wow.
My father worked on the docks. People like Silver Spoon over there.
You don't know nothing about me.
I know enough about you.
I'm here now, though. I'm here now.
You a false Creed.
I'll show you right now.
Nope, he's baiting him. What a little piece of shit.
You okay? Huh?
Yeah, what?
No, I mean, keep looking at the door.
No. Mm-mm.
I think he did that one on purpose. Oh, wait.
I don't know.
Oh, Rocky.
Okay, what are you doing here?
Y'all two are killing me.
Oh, listen, you guys just keep...
we know.
Leg thing.
Yeah,
The legs, yeah.
it's important.
Gotcha.
All right.
New shorts?
That's not me.
Oh, wait, is this Mom? Well, Mom. Yeah. Oh. What is it? What is it? Ah. Ah. At least the Johnson's not in the front. Sorry. Sounds like we got a very mixed and divided crowd here. That dude got out of his chair just to go boo at Creed, man. Makes more sense about the crowd though, be it. I forget they were actually in the UK.
Laws, no silly business. Keep it clean, will ya? Understand? Touch gloves.
Nice shorts, boy. Too bad your daddy ain't need to fight in them.
Well, what a fucking shithole.
You got this.
Where did the sportsmanship go, man? Where'd that go? Huh?
Before. That kind of nervous energy can wear you out as the fight goes on.
Hard left hook by Conlon. Creed backs off.
Oh, those impacts, man.
Pay for it.
Creed ready to let his hands go. Creed misses and gets hit in return.
Oh, oh, oh.
Good. 5. Good. 6.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
But already a knockdown for Ritchie Coster. You okay? Are you sure? Good.
Whoa, what the f was that?
Conlon lands a shot after the bell, and round 1 was all Ritchie Coster.
For you now, boy. Real for you now.
What a little dick bag.
You keep making mistakes like that, they're gonna pick you up with a vacuum cleaner, okay?
Adonis was lucky there wasn't another 30 seconds in that round.
Come on, baby, what you doing?
Slow.
You shit, right? Huh? You shit? So, come on.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Toes rapidly becoming a phone booth fight. Trading punches, right hand, left hand, both guys landing. This is unbelievable.
Ooh, man.
If Conlon thought he had a pushover, he knows better now.
He bleed like me. You believe?
No, you're for real. You gotta believe you can do it.
That was such a big round for Creed, not just on the scorecards, but psychologically going forward, Jim.
You woke up a sleeping giant. He's gonna come after you.
Rhythm.
Gotta finish him off.
That was almost like a Terminator sting right there.
Big combination to end the third by Conlon, and Creed does not know where he is, walking to the wrong corner there.
Oh. His arms are long. You think his arms are long? Dolph Lundgren's arm. Those were long.
One round at a time.
Round 5 of us.
He's lucky to be in the same ring with you hitting him, okay? Remember that.
Creed has succeeded in pressuring Ritchie Conlon and making him fight.
What's happening? Is this them drowning out everything but themselves?
Shorten the distance, get underneath him, and you'll be able to rip him. You're gonna push him back.
Most critics didn't think Creed could make it this far.
Come on, man.
There are moments when Creed is assertively taking over. But there's a hard counter right
I love the way this fight is shot, or just the fights in this one in particular.
Get on the ropes. Deep breath.
Boy, it's fast.
Hey, hey, hey. It's you against you.
Me against you. That's right.
Yes.
Still in the ring. He may be in the fight. Overwhelmingly heavy favorite, pounding.
Good God. What was that?
Bring back everything that
Those like bricks or whatever he was pounding together.
Hard left hand to the body.
The champ is in bad shape, Jim.
Creed realized he has a better chance of hurting Conlon to the body than to the head.
Ooh.
To the body, trading shots.
Pawing with his jab, Creed looks to land one big shot.
Oh. Oh God, that bounce.
Get up!
Get up, D!
Come on, baby.
Oh. Oh, Jesus. What the f was that?
You're right, Donuts. How many fingers? How many fingers? How many, Donuts?
4.
And again.
2.
Oh, he's telling him.
I gotta prove it. Prove what? I'm not a mistake.
Fight again, and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna fight this thing. But if I fight, I want you to fight too. I want you to go across this ring and knock that son of a bitch down. Can you do it?
I'm gonna knock that son of a bitch down.
I know you are. You know why? Because you're a Creed, and I love you, kid.
Oh. We all need a Rocky, man.
Go get him, Donnie.
Round 12.
Fuck him up!
Expected to see him in a 12th round against Pretty Ricky Conlon and trading shots as they come to these last 3 minutes.
What are the regulation rounds? In the first 2, it was 15. Then the next ones, it was 10. Now it's 12.
Creed getting hit with some hard shots, but landing some of his own. And
Man.
is firing back. Another pitched battle between
God, it really looks like they are actually like duking it out.
going upstairs like he's Apollo Creed. Closing seconds of the fight.
Oh!
Look at that! Look at that! All right, he's off. What? The bell sounds, so Conlon survives the 12th round.
No knockout. What are the points? Who wins?
To the winner by split decision, and still the undefeated champion.
That's okay. It's okay. He proved it. He's not just a name.
I'm gonna get it, chum. You the future of this division. You wear that name with pride.
Respect.
No.
Look, I just want to thank my mom. She's at home. I love you, even though I know she's mad at me for doing this.
Almost gave me a heart attack, but I'm proud of it.
Apollo Creed's son looks at you and says family. What does that mean to you?
It means I'm a lucky guy. What can I say? Hey, kid.
Adonis, I know you never met your father, but if he was here tonight, what would you want to say to him?
I just tell him that I love him. And I know he ain't leaving me on purpose. Proud to be a Creed.
Thanks, Adonis, and congratulations on a sensational performance. Jim?
I just want to see if I can get up these.
Almost there. Got this. Come on, young man.
One step at a time. Who told you that?
Some old guy.
You know, if you look hard enough, you can see your whole life from up here.
How does it look?
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
God damn. This one was good. God damn. Was I like crying through like the entire fucking movie? I feel like I was. Holy shit. the pacing, the direction, the acting, the music, the vibe of this entire movie was just solid. I can't think of a single thing I would nitpick about this even. I love this one from beginning to end. Like, I was thinking about it by the end of this. It's like, my God, even the fights, like, were solid. The way they were shot, the sound design, and the impact, the intensity, the training, the cinematography, all of it was just really, really, really well done. And just the themes, man, playing around with legacy, playing around with life, perseverance, you know, loss. You know, like Rocky's evolution, having followed this from the first film to here, is just always a new challenge for him. And in the last one, it was like mostly everybody's gone. And he's just like, but I still feel like I have something to prove. And he proved it. Much like in this film, and the first even, when Rocky fought Apollo for the first time. Didn't win, but like he came out of nowhere and earned that respect. Both here and when he came out of retirement to fight Mason. And, you know, everybody was counting him out based on this or that, much like people were counting out Adonis here based on his name alone, be like, oh, you're just some nepotism baby or whatever who wants to come up here, you throw your dad's name around, and you're going to get knocked around. And he took his hits, but he dished them out. He's not, while he is a Creed, while he is his son, he's his own damn man, and he put up his own damn fists, and he took those own damn punches, and he's still damn there. Whew, man. It was so good. And that absenteeism of this lack of father that is just kind of been bubbling in him, this lack of family, these connections that were severed long ago that created a lot of these wounds that he had to kind of fight through, that drove him to really kind of stand out, lash out, and prove himself every step of the way. It drove him. But there was all this rage that he couldn't tame. All this insecurities that he couldn't just shake off. Especially once he found out who his father was, then that adds a whole other level of pressure to him. If anybody were to find out, would they attribute his success just to the name alone? They would always be judging him by the merits of his father. And that was a theme that we've kind of tackled in the last two films as well with Rocky Jr. You know, he carved out his own path. You know, this wasn't the life for him. But even in the last one, like every step of the way, people were just like, you're Rocky's son. And he just had to get away from that. He owned his life just after that beautiful, beautiful speech that he can't put his blame on anybody else. He has to keep taking the hits and get up. And I love it. I love that whole thing because we're seeing a lot of that, all those themes. Every theme that we've tackled in each movie, it just keeps building upon each other. And then Rocky's imparting this onto him. And through this, you know, like I kind of got sidetracked, but Rocky in the last one was like, okay, I got one last thing to, you know, throw out there to dig out and release from my gut. And he did it. He went out there, he said his piece, he put his hands in his face and his everything on the line, and, you know, proved that he's not completely down and out like a lot of people thought. And if he was in his prime, he would have whooped that kid's ass. But it's beside the point. And now here, it's just like, well, like, I've done it all. I'm just kind of a specter, you know? He's like waiting for the clock to run out, you know? He's waiting to join everybody that's already left him. Which is, in a way, and I kind of get why they're doing this, but like, I was like, technically, your son's still out there. You still have family. He's just not local, you know? It's not as easy as walking down the street and hanging out with your kid, but I mean, like, Rocky Jr. is still around, even if he doesn't call much or he's in another country. But that, aside from that, it's this kind of like, dude, it doesn't matter. Life is worth living. Like embrace every day. And if you have the choice or you have somebody who needs you, keep pushing. And the cancer reveal, to compare and contrast that fight with Adrian and how that's affected him, having watched her go through that and it not work out, He just kind of was accepting it, but he wasn't seeing that there is still a reason to be here. And he's like, well, she fought and she lost. I'm just going to kind of ease out. Everybody else is already gone. I might as well go too. But everybody's not gone. And I love that. It took him to wake him up out of that. And like the relationship that formulated between him and Donnie was just beautiful. Found family, for me, is like just as, if not even more important sometimes than blood. And even if his father's not here, even if his father's not here to say any of these things, he's found kind of a father figure in Rocky in this way. And Rocky's also kind of found a way to kind of move forward as well. The cancer stuff, though, man, that was hard to watch. That was hard to see because, again, like I said in the reaction, I've been in that position as a loved one, and I was fortunate enough for my mom to make it through in the end. So, like, not everybody's that lucky. Like, my best friend also lost his mom to cancer very early, and it's just, it's rough. It's not I get it, you know, and not to equate this to anything like in a negative way, but I was like Breaking Bad, like Walt, when he got diagnosed, he was like, oh, f it, I just want to go out on my own terms, you know, not going through all the push and the sacrifice and the pain just to maybe make it out in the end. And if you don't, that's the final memories your family has of you. Donnie's here just like backing him every step of the way. It was like, listen, if I'm going to be in this ring fighting, you're going to be in this world fighting with me. I love that they helped lift each other up so beautifully. And I love that it carries on the Apollo-Rocky relationship because I loved their dynamic. And I always love that kind of dynamic in any kind of medium or story. Opposing forces that unite and they see past their differences and then they kind of become this like unit together. I don't know, man. I love that, this coming together of opposing forces in the end to find this middle ground, this respect, this honor, and this friendship that built between them. Because I think by the end of it, by Apollo's final days and stuff like that, I would say probably Rocky was probably the closest person he had in his life outside of, well, I was about to say outside of his wife, but well, we know how this movie wouldn't be happening if that wasn't the case. Oh, man. But, God, again, hero of this movie is Marianne for digging deep and helping this kid despite what his existence means, you know. And that's a selfless person right there. I really like what she did and how she tried to help him. And Tessa Thompson did a really good job in this as well. And a lot of continual themes in this, like, because even her hearing loss that was progressively progressing as she got older. She knew that was coming, much like Rocky with cancer. He knew that was coming, but you know, you got to kind of accept it and roll with the punches. She's like, well, it's not going to stop me from living my life. I'm going to enjoy what I can do right now, much like with Rocky before. I'm going to fight while I can fight. And the last one, while I can still fight, I'm going to fight. You know, eventually that time's going to stop when you have to find a different path. And I like how all these things kind of sync together, man. I think this is the best made that I've seen. Now, I know there's one more after this and another one coming out, but I think this is the best made film in the entire franchise that I've seen so far. As far as every single component and just the way that honors and respects everything that came before, which is something you do not see that often in these legacy sequels that keep coming out as of late. It's always like somewhat ashamed of where it came from, always thinks that it's better than where it came from, and this revels in it. And that's one of the things I love about Cobra Kai. They expertly and masterfully pass the torch, and I love that about these. And it's honestly, it's also interesting, this just clicked with me too, because there's so much crossover there between those two franchises. They both kind of spawned out of the same kind of place. You know, there's a lot of like DNA that is definitely shared between the two of them. Definitely directors, music, and a lot of themes and ideas. And especially considering we've reacted to most of Cobra Kai on the channel, because some of it I had watched already before I even started this channel. But, you know, seasons 3, 4, and 5 are on the channel where I've went through them. And in this last season, there were so many Rocky references, which I knew were Rocky references at the time, but I didn't know what they really meant. I just kind of nodded along, but now I do. And that respect between these two mediums that started roughly about the same time and they're just still moving on today. It's because they know what they're doing, they know what they're saying, they know what they're talking about. The things that they tackle and address are timeless, and in some ways extremely needed just as much today as they were back when this was made. And not this specifically, I mean Rocky. But like this respects the hell out of that. And I love that we're flipping the perspectives as well, because we're seeing a whole other perspective with this from Ryan, from Michael B. Jordan, from Tessa Thompson, from this side of Philly that, you know, is being lifted up. And I love that about this. The voice speaking through this. I also love, because like we had some elements of that in Rocky 3 when he was going up against Clubber. He was like, all right, I got to bring you in and train you up. When he was going to LA to kind of adapt and mix these styles, you know? I love this Rocky as a character is just open arms. And I think that's this franchise in and of itself is so well done at like embracing everybody in like a very warm way, except for Paulie. Except for Paulie. But man, still, like I said in the last movie, Paulie is like a Sour Patch Kid, like one of those Sour Patch Kids gummies, man. You know, he's sour as most of the time, but every now and then you'll just be like, oh, that was kind of sweet. That was a little moment where he cracks and he opens up. I was so scared they were gonna also kill off Rocky Jr. in between. I don't think Rocky would have done that or allowed that to happen if that was the case. Rocky, Jesus, Sylvester Stallone, given the real world connotations to that, but in the story itself, you know, they always love to put Rocky up against the hardest things, and that could have been I mean, this it's not his story. He didn't write this. This was a screenplay by Ryan and Aaron. But like, part of me was like, he always loves to make Rocky face the things that he's faced himself. And I was like, that would be a way to like self-insert that in a way. And please tell me, are those the same fucking turtles? There's no way, right? Or is it? I love this movie. I really did. I felt it from beginning to end. And like I've talked about in these previous things a little bit vaguely here and there, I've got my issues with my own upbringing and my own father in different aspects. But that's one of the main reasons why I think this series, and especially this movie, tackled two things. One, the father struggle, technically absenteeism, and then the struggle with my mom with cancer, and a whole lot of other stuff. Man, there's just so much in these movies that, like I said in the last one, I would have loved to have watched these throughout my life. There's still a lot to unpack, still a lot to like value here, but like these would have really been like impactful as hell when I was a kid, man. This one's brilliant, man. I don't know where it stacks up because I'm just watching this. Like, there's definitely a recency bias right now, feeling him up in my head, but like, would I put this higher than Rocky 1 and 2? I don't know. I think I'll need to give it some time. It's definitely better made than both of them. As far as like the technical elements of it as a film itself, I think it's a solid, damn good film. I don't know, man. I don't know. I love Trainer Rocky. I love old Rocky. I love withered Rocky. I love the wisdom, like the Yoda element that he has. Like he's imparting everything that he's learned over his time and his lengthy time in this life, in this world, and in this profession, and imparting that onto him, his wisdom and guidance for someone who just hadn't had that most of his life. I think I love that Rocky a lot. I liked it a lot in the last film. I liked it a lot here. I even liked that. That was one of the things that I really did like about Rocky 5 was Trainer Rocky, him trying to impart his knowledge onto somebody who just at that point though didn't respect it in the end, or the fight or the drive, who was only hungry, who was only looking for fame, glory, success, and not really the spiritual element of it, where here, yes, Donnie wants this same thing, but it means so much more to him than it ever did for Tommy. He still had something to prove for himself and to the world, but there was also something that he had to he had to accomplish the right way, and I think he went about it the right way. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It might be two Creed 1. I don't know. I feel this is tough. I'm gonna have to actually think about this one. Again, because I just came out of this, but we'll talk about it later, guys. What did you think of this film? What are your thoughts on all of this? I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. But guys, remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Korscott, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, Amy Becca, Josh Lee, and Aaron Myers. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all next week with Creed 2. Take care, everybody.